Yo, 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 welcome back. We are here for the further video of my team career mode. We are here for the recreation, the second phase of Brawn GP. We are ready to start business back with Brawn GP. We're going to be picking our drive very soon. You can obviously guess who one of them will be. Jenson Button will be making a return to the sport with his championship winning team. And then obviously I had to pick a second driver, and I was thinking, let's just go for one of the F2 drivers who actually maybe deserves a shot in Formula One. I decided to go with Victor Martins if he was one of my few selections. I was thinking maybe going with the one of the Formula 3 icons. And then I thought otherwise I was thinking it'd be better just to knock over them and maybe use Victor Martins as maybe more of an advantage as a high rate AI to be able to push further up in the field when our car does get hopefully around closer to the back of the pack. And to see if choosing the team's background, obviously none for like the money and all that, choosing the team's colours, choosing our own team owners' backgrounds, choosing the logos, which actually took me quite a few selections to pick for the team logo here. I ended up choosing one with a star with a star. So there's a little star at the top which would symbolise the championship which Brawn GP had won. And I think you can see the one that's slap bang in the middle there, which I'm about to select anytime soon. Is now selecting to see me changing the colours around there to hopefully match with the team. And then we go to the sponsors, the engine, and obviously me picking the drivers. I went with Mercedes Power, and then with the livery, I went just with the classic white and yellow, which looks really nice in this game, in my opinion. I really like how it all looks. I hope you like it as well. This will be livery vision for season 1, and on to the car reveal.
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as somewhat of an engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone to deal with all the things that come with being a leader, dealing with the team's finances, sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers? Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labour, the brand new 2025 car.
Introducing to you the brand new Brawn GP car making a return to Formula One. Got the classic yellow and white. You see the number 15 on the car for one of the drivers. I'm actually not exactly sure who. You can see the yellow with the texture, the neon fade into the white, which is the sole main of the car. The graphics giving the car quite the perfect light up as well to show off this livery with the hard compound tyres on, as we now wait to see for the upcoming season how Brawn GP will do on their Formula One return with Jenson Button and Victor Martins.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations and all the very best for the season ahead.
So you can just see now I am just updating the what do you call it, sponsors, just to make sure that car can actually be bringing in some money, not just the natural income from the team itself. If we have the more sponsors we get on the car, the more money that we can bring into the team to help upgrade facilities, start developing upgrades for the car to obviously help us get further up in the field. And obviously, when we get to the end of the season, we always get like the massive paycheck, which I think that will help us That'll be the key for us to be able to start upgrading facilities at a rapid fire range. Just see us going through the front wing, halo, wing mirrors, side pod, nose cone, and all that. And obviously the front wing fences and the end plates and rear wing, just the whole lot of the car. Just making sure that we can edit the whole lot of the cars, which could be selecting through and varying through different sponsored. See what we can put onto the car. You can see top right, it says how much that sponsor will be bringing us in weekly. So we get 125k a week from this Venus sponsor, and that'll be really key for us to be able to constantly upgrade the car, constantly upgrade facilities, and bring Brawn GP back up to the top of the park. You can just see me now going through the messages. You can see the department obviously sending me a welcome message and telling me everything within the team. Just let me know what I need to do within the development atmosphere and all that to help to be able to bring the car up, as well as just my office, the office in general, what the owner can do. All that you got Mateus Hartman, I think that's how you say it, below as well, which we can go down to now. That is obviously the car upgrade side of things, research development, and all that stuff, etc. Andrew Lung as well is the facility side of things, is how we can upgrade all the facilities and all that, and obviously make this team great as it used to be. And then you've got Ainzamin, I think that's how you say. Just on about this team status, how we chose to start with no extra cash, as you saw in the early parts of the video, and just overall how the team will be starting off at first in this brand new My Team save. And obviously I'm going to go through all the owner training stuff as well, upcoming as well, to see how it all works, just see what can happen, see how we can upgrade the team elsewhere as well. You can see the owner training now. Currently got a skill and training point on the engineering side of things. Fan rating, you see all the different type of upgrades we can get. The high fan rating we do get, and also you can compare the fan rating with all the other Formula One teams. I didn't actually know that. You got Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, Red Bull the highest, obviously, and I think that was Haas and Sauber at the lowest. Going to performance, obviously, you got the accolades, which was introduced into driver career on the last game. Rivalries, which I haven't got any yet, we haven't done the race yet, and team stats, which obviously they haven't got the previous one. Going on to the research now, researching a front wing adjuster bracket. And I completely forgot you only got one slot each time. Going to the chassis, starting a research on the plank, which will get done way before Melbourne. Haven't got enough to do anything else now. So as we go out of this menu and go on to the progress history, this is how you look at the R&D chart. You see we are quite a way away from Kick Sauber. And on to component management, obviously you've got all the engines. Compare both. I find it quite funny. I've got 24 gearboxes for each driver. So you can see I've got 24 gearboxes for Jenson Button. And I think as well as on Martins, you have 24 gearboxes for him as well. I'm going to go to activities now. Activities is where you can faster, or where you have to go half the time to be able for your owner training to be able to work, and where you have to put the certain activities in so that you can get more training points to be able to develop yourself as an owner more. And this is also a good way to bring more benefits to the team, to be able to bring in more cash, up the morale and all that, reduce the cost of development or researching. It's just a really good way, I think, they've put into the game to be able to I know I think it was on my team before, but it seems a lot more in depth now with the activities. It seems like there's a lot more benefits to the activities now, and it's just I really like what they've done with my team now. It's a whole new concept, which obviously we knew for some time which they were going to do, which it was a well needed change because my team was getting a bit boring compared to the former times. You can just see finishing up the activities now. Very happy that there's a whole change for the my team now. I'm just finishing up the activities now with some of the corporate stuff that we're going to simulate for the first couple of days. Get to the upgrades.
Hey, Chief,
Hopefully all the
engineering
research
need
can
your
be done.
attention
See
on something.
multi base income. And we get our first event. We're going to go to research something on the powertrain now. As we go through and got confused what was out first, and I saw obviously the pistons were ready for research, as I did have enough skill points. And now going off of this, going to the event, we had to choose between who to give more simulator time, and I chose Jenson
we're gonna need
Button.
to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to consider.
I thought it was a bit early for driver talks, but obviously I guess driver talks happen really early within Formula One. And I wanted to have a look at the transfer market. Obviously, you got Jenson Button, you got Victor Martins, and obviously all of these, they look really expensive at the minute. And I was scrolling through thinking who to go for. I actually decided based
I've reached
on my
out with
career
a
mode so
very
far,
early
I decided to go
preliminary
with Nico
inquiry to their
Hulkenberg.
side.
Yeah, I decided to go with Nico Hulkenberg because of how good he's been in career mode. He's dragging that Sauber into the points, top fives. He just seems to have a really good lot of performance in him. So I reckon he would be good to partner Jenson Button. Say if we control Jenson Button, then Hulkenberg could drag the car up. We control Hulkenberg, then I'd obviously expect Button, obviously a world champion.
Great news. One of our research upgrades is complete. Once we finish researching an upgrade, we can start developing it for one or both of our cars. Head over to the development screen to get started.
You can just see we are now doing some development. We're going back to the simulation. Obviously, Plank has been researched. We can now begin the development on the Plank as well. So we can now get some more upgrades on the car. Hopefully, one time for Australia. But now it's time. Now it's time for the grid reveal. But just before that, we're going to do some more research, etc. Just make sure everything is ready before we go into the simulation of the grid reveal. Here we go. Almost time.
Boss, we need your attention on something, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, that upgrade will not be going on.
Unfortunately, it looks like a part we were developing has failed.
The season opener.
I'm sorry to say we will need to revisit the development area and redevelop it.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, Chief.
You can just see they're now purchasing the contractor management for the engineering side of things to be able to purchase more than one upgrade at a time. You see, first upgrade is complete. We're going to just start developing the other plank for the other car for whoever we decide to not put it on. At first, I was going to put it on Victor Martins, as you will see momentarily. Just me looking through all the parts which they have already got, which I was curious to see. Going to the plank now. I was first thinking of putting it on Victor Martins, but I decided to put it on Jenson Button because I think if we get the better driver, the better upgrade, he will be able to get the points as well as due to Barton's not being the quickest. It'll be better if he has the slower car, in my personal opinion. You can see we have arrived at race week for the Australian Grand Prix. That's where I'm going to bring the episode to a close, as we are not doing the race in this episode. Thank you all for tuning in, and if you did enjoy the video, thank you all for tuning in. The next one should be out hopefully tomorrow, where we actually start the main season with the return of Brawn GP with Jenson Button and Victor Martins. Performance-wise, AI will be 110, and it's just going to be a matter of time to see how well the AI perform. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all for the next one. Ciao, adios, and have a good day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you watch it.